Hello everyone. Today I watch regretting movie from Scope Cinema Sri Lanka. I start reading Colleen Hoover's books after watching. Actually, it ends with us movie. Then I read it start with us book, and also I bought the November 9th and the Regretting You book 2 weeks ago. So speaking of the books, what I really like about her books is especially it ends with us and the regretting you book, how she changes the narrative. Every chapter, one character is in the one chapter, the on the other character's perspective, the other chapter is written. Then we go back to the other character. So if you go to like a female male, then we get the perspective about their love from both their ends. In here, in Regretting You movie, you get the perspective from a mother who is Morgan and her daughter Clara who is in her 16th. So mother is like in 30 years old. So they had like a sister. The mother had a sister who was also married to a friend of mother Morgan. So both of them are tragically passed away due to an accident. After that, they had this mother and 17-year daughter had to take care of that child, and also they were left with the baby's father. So there were three people mainly: this mother, her 16-year-old daughter Clara, and the there's a baby and also the baby's father. And also the 16-year-old daughter start dating a guy called Mila Adams, which her mother does not approve, and there was like this generational clash happening about, because when the people run into their teens, they always had clashes with their parents, and when their parents try to make sure that their children does not make the same mistakes they made in their young ages, there's this conflicts happening throughout the families. So this is a normal thing. It happens in America, it happens in Sri Lanka. So especially with the now Gen Z, that this fast moving world, that everything is like very conflicting when it's come to the parents and their children. So that element is very authentically captured in the book and also in the movie. I was like only managed to read 150 pages before 2 days to today. So yesterday I had a leave when I finished reading all the whole book, and I went into theater today after reading the book. And to be honest, this movie is 100% authentic to the book, and also the characters, the casting is fantastically which portrayed what is in our minds when we are reading the book. So if you are a fan of the book, you definitely going to enjoy the movie, or if you are not a fan or if you are not a reader, you can go see this movie because this is very nice rom-com drama. So if you are like into to romantic comedy type emotional drama, this is a definitely go-to movie. So the mainly here the audiences are mostly the women. So girls out days and besties and couples, those are the mainly the audience here. Other than that, people like me that who are going into the each and every movie, because I'm into reading also, so I needed to like read the book and go see the movie and have a complete experience. So the locations scouting also very fantastically done, authentic to the movie. So Alison Williams plays the character of Morgan, the mother. She was very fantastically play all the emotions in the character. And also the her daughter Clara is played by McKenna Grace. She was fantastic. She was beautiful, fantastic, and she plays these vulnerabilities of a young teenage girl very authentically. And also Dave Franco plays the Jonas character. So he is a guy who lost his recently married wife, and he was left with a infant baby. So he also goes with very difficult situation when it's come to emotions, and everything suddenly came into his life personally. So all these things were captured very authentically here. And also Mason Thames, who was in this new adaptation of How to Train Your Dragon, that beautiful boy. He plays the character of Mila Adams, who this 16-year daughter fall in love. So her mother does not give approval to this their relationship because she is always scared because here the mother was like get pregnant when she was 60, and now she is 30, 34 or 33. So she has a daughter 16 years old. So was always overprotective. She was tracking her daughter and check on him and also check on her, and also every time when she make a slight mistake, she was like grounding her. And also sometimes she was like overprotective, and sometimes she take actions which hurt her daughter. So the relationship between a daughter and mother, and how they were faced with these emotions, and how the family tragedy affect their whole relationships were very nicely captured. Okay, in this book it has like a very nice tagline here: how do you pick up the pieces without glue holding everything together? How you pick up pieces without glue holding everything together. This is the tagline here. So if you are like a parent, if you are a teenager, if you want to have a very good time and also have a understanding about how to be a better parent and how to like move forward with life and how to have your own moments in life while facing the challenges, you definitely got to see the regretting your movie. I very much enjoyed this movie. I give this movie around 7 stars out of 10. Also I have to point out there is like a character called Lexi, and it was played by a actress called Sam Morales, I think. She was fantastic. Okay, she was fantastic. She also had funny elements, humor, and brings a new light and also new power to this storyline. So the casting is, as I said before, very phenomenal. The storyline is nice because the, as you know, the Colleen Hoover, I'm like in love with her works lately. So she was fantastic. So if you are a person who enjoy books, who like to go to theater, definitely go and see this movie. I highly recommend this movie. Regretting you, go to nearest theater and see this movie. See you guys soon.